I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you and all of the adventures and hardships that come with life. There's no one I'd rather experience it with.
Benjamin, I remember leaving our first date and feeling like my heart was skipping beats. You were everything I could have ever dreamed of in a man and more. You checked all the boxes. You were intriguing, insightful, very smart, and very handsome. We talked for hours and hours, and the more we talked, the more I began to realize it was a done deal for me. I was one of the lucky ones, one of the ones who found the one who I would love for the rest of my life, and the best beginning of the most amazing end. Loving you has been the easiest and most rewarding and cherished thing I've ever grown to know. When people ask me how it feels to be in love with you, I tell them to think about how you feel on Christmas morning, or when you wear your favorite sweatshirt after a cloudy day, and it feels like home. We sat at our place for the first time, and I locked eyes with you as the sun went down. That's when I knew. I felt like for a moment my crazy little world just stood still, and I just knew. You make my life more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. Our life together is by far my most prized possessions. The countless adventures we have traveled and the way that we seek for more together is the most tender thing I've ever known. Whew, sorry. I think often how you've made me a better version of myself by loving me so unconditionally and teaching me how to love myself. And going through every season of life with grace and love in your heart. I promise to always show up for you as you always have for me. I promise to never stop learning about you, and I know you will be my greatest adventure. I promise to work hard for us and on us because I never will give up on you. I thank God every day for how blessed I am to be able to walk beside you into this new chapter of our life together. There is no one in the world I would rather walk beside for the next 100 years. Benjamin, I vow to give you all of me always. I vow to push hard for you every day, to laugh often, and to love you hard. You're my angel and my best friend.
It is my pleasure to present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Kwan.
Jane, since our first date, I knew that meeting you was something special. We talked for hours until the restaurant closed. This could be a lot harder than I thought.
It's really hard.
I couldn't wait to see you and be with you again. And since that Monday night, it has been effortless to be and to fall more and more in love with you every day. You're my best friend and the love of my life. I love how thoughtful you are to everyone and caring. I love how much we make each other laugh, like in Portland, and that time you wanted some water. With your little expressions and voices that make me laugh so much. I love your strength, dedication, and passion that you have for us and everything you put your mind to. You're funny and talented and so supportive of all my crazy hobbies. You're such a beautiful and wonderful woman inside and out. That's how I know you're my ride or die. I didn't get just lucky when I met you. God blessed me with a partner in you, and I'll cherish that love in my heart forever, always. I promise to always be honest and faithful, to respect and trust you, to always keep you safe and heard. I promise to never stop working to be better for you and me and our family. promise always to get you water before we go to bed. I promise to hold our love for each other close to my heart forever, in the good times and in the bad times. I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you and all of the adventures and hardships that come with life. There's no one I'd rather experience it with.
I do not know how I'm going to follow that up.
Sky or dirt, big or small, it's all about love. And Jane and Ben, where's Ben? Oh, there you are! Ben! It's all about love. We love you, darlings.
Yeah.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
You've been watching too much Love Island, John.
Yes, yes.
To Ben.
To
Cheers
put
to Ben.
Ben, short and simply, he attains perseverance and he doesn't fit a round peg in a square hole, and he's my king of my heart. I love you forever.
Cheers.
Cheers!
So I was telling Ben that I have to toast because I love the sound of my own voice.
We all do.
Yeah. No, but I started thinking about stories I could tell, and then I realized that all the best ones I would tell would also incriminate me, so I can't really pull this out. But I don't think I've ever told you this, and now I'm just going to go ahead and trot this out here. So one of my earliest memories of Ben was, this is absolutely true, was
It is.
I'm not gonna make something up.
You're good.
So as we were at our homeschool group, and he was going to demonstrate his trumpet for him, but he was a little shy. Yes. So he actually played inside, and we all stood outside so we could hear it. And that's really yes.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. That's literally one of my earliest memories of him. But it's a good memory because I think from such humble beginnings, a real friendship grew, and something, I've been friends with him I'd actually work it out, but it's been 13 years, so yeah. And you know what, from that amount of time, and the amount of growth and all the things that you do together, you get to see who a person really is. And Ben is just such a great guy. He's literally one of the best guys I know. He's a heart of gold, he's generous, he's kind, he thinks about others first. And I'm so happy that he met such a great woman. I'm so privileged to have him in my life and to have seen all of the things that he has done. We've just had so many good times together. And this is really, this is really sad for me in some ways. So, to see this, but this next chapter is just so exciting. And I am just so grateful and so happy to have been his friend for so many years. And I love you, and I'm so excited about your wedding, and I wish you the best of luck.
Cheers.
Mine's gonna be short because I have anxiety. Mine's not as good as his. But I'm just gonna share my earliest memory of Jane because that kind of just shows her character. Stop laughing.
I'm sweating.
So basically, me and Jane have known, this is empty. Me and Jane have known each other since 6th grade. And I was brand new to that school, and I didn't know anybody. I was in a whole new district. And Jane was literally the first person to come up to me and was like, hey, let's be friends, and the rest is history. So that's kind of a nice memory. I was there all alone, didn't know anybody, and she was the first person who said something to me. And I've never seen her this happy, so thank you, Ben. Something really clicked, obviously. But yeah, I've never seen her this happy, and I'm really happy for you guys. I'm gonna cry. But yeah, you're the best ever. and
The only
I can,
man will ever love.
yes, and I can really see like how happy you make her, so it makes me happy. as
Oh.
well.
So cheers to
Cheers. Lindsay.
I don't even know if this was used or not. So.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah! I'm taking shots. So funny. You know, pinkies up.
3, 2, 1, go. That's awesome.
Oh my god. No, because it's over for you.
I never really got it because I drink too much.